What's up, everyone? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You saw the thumbnail, so you know exactly why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to all things reality TV and just whatever's on social media. Okay, so before we get started, I have a whole bunch of juicy stories for you guys. Just like in my last video, if y'all missed the last one, go ahead and check it out. It's juicy too, but this one is just as juicy. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and your notification bell because that is how others find me here on YouTube. Also, you guys, thank you for watching my videos and for rocking with me, okay? So let's get started. And we're going to start with some information that literally just hit the internet a little bit over an hour ago. If you guys remember, just last week, Wednesday, okay? Same day, just last week, Rocky Bivens, who is the husband of Latasha Scott from Escape, sister Tamika Scott, he was talking to Tasha K. And I don't know if he knew he was being taped or what, but Tasha K dropped that video. And it sounds like if he would have known he was being taped, he may have hung up a lot sooner than he did, because I swear that interview went on way too long. But he was saying a whole bunch of things that was just bouncing all around. The FBI is involved. These people are close to the president. Why don't you think my name was ever out there when the R. Kelly scandal was going on? Because that's not who I am, Tasha. I'm telling you, Tasha, you are going to thank me for not getting involved in this, Tasha. Well, Tasha listening, but she like, baby, I'm involved. And all kinds of things are about to drop. But he also said some mess against his sister-in-law when he was being accused of certain things with a woman named Unique. He said that's just stuff people are putting out there, just like the new stuff. Have you heard the new stuff? Well, the new stuff is that Tamika has a X tape, and that she was sending me pictures of herself naked, and that Todd also got a video out there. Todd being Candy's husband, Todd, has a video out there of him doing some strange things, okay, with another person. And everybody was like, what the hell is going on here? How did we get all the way into this conversation when we was talking about this one person that you claim you don't even know, and that the FBI is supposedly investigating, and that you can't say anything about it because it's a legal issue? But let me tell you, the way that story was zigzagging up, down, and all around was crazy. Well, it looks like Tamika said today, I'm going to drop some receipts and then I'm going to be done with it, because I recently received a text message that had pretty much everything that Rocky Bivens had shared in that Tasha K video. And it was done for the intention of blackmailing me. And right now, I'm letting you know, you are not going to cuff me to any of y'all's garbage. And we are going to talk about it, okay? Starting with the text message itself. She actually posted it, and she did put that number up there too, but I have blocked it out just to make sure there's no problem. So she's saying that this is a text message that she received. The number, I'm assuming she is saying, is anonymous. She said she didn't know where it was coming from, but the number was up there. Then she said, the text message reads, Tamika, I have questions for you. Which allegation is worse to the media? You accusing your sister of stealing 30K, or you texting and sending naked pictures to your sister's husband? We just got our hands on pictures and messages, so we gonna do you a favor and let you apologize to your sister and your mom, okay? Just like you did Candy, who set you up in the first place. We also have a video of you having relations with someone in 2016, and you can thank the person that is suing you for that. If you don't, we'll send all info to the media and your Kevin Costner husband. Y'all know her husband is a bodyguard or run security detail, I believe, for Tyler Perry, is what she said. The message, wow. The fact that they even said your Kevin Costner husband, like this is going to rock both you and your husband's world, right? Because, he's attached to a famous person, and they're basically threatening to shut both of them down. It goes on to say, if you think it's a joke, don't apologize. You'll be defending yourself to your children, your husband, and the world. But you're not going to be alone. You're not going to have to face the shame by yourself. There's also a video of Todd blanking a blank's blank, okay? DICK, baby. Listen, so y'all can see that for yourselves on the screen. Got to be careful about what you communicate on YouTube or what you say, because those bots will shut everything down. But from this text, it sounds like the threat is against her. Like, we're going to put this out here about you. Okay. Send these both the pictures as along with this tape. And I do believe that she was married in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So they're basically saying you're going to have to defend yourself to your husband. So this is crazy that they put all of this out there, right? And they're doing all of this to say, girl, you need to apologize to your sister and to your mother publicly, period. Who else would have an interest in her apologizing to her sister and her mother other than her sister and her mother? Lord have mercy. People are crazy. She actually said, you guys are the worst criminals in history. And she would be right. She went on to show the receipts about the forging of her signatures to get that 30K in checks. So she said that people are thinking that it was one check for 30K. She said it was not. It was multiple checks totaling around 30K. And then she basically shows the information, the actual receipts. And she even had Miss Diane, Tiny's mother from the group Escape, come on and verify everything. Miss Diane said, listen, I was the one who, made sure that all of you guys got paid your royalties. And the reason why I found all this stuff out is because Miss Diane's husband was also in the music industry. And she was like, I was trying to help him get his money. So when I helped him get his money, I was like, well, let me go on ahead and get the money for the group. And she put it all out there. She was like, I remember you coming to me and letting me know you hadn't received the checks. And you and I together called the place that was supposed to get those checks to him. And she said, we were on the phone and they were sending the receipts. They were basically like, well, it says here that you cashed it. We have your ID. And it was a passport. And if y'all remember, there was a previous interview where Tamika Scott said, all of us share our information. Our passports is all like collectively shared amongst the group. Our social security number, she said, but I never signed my passport. So they took my passport, signed it, and then used that forged signature to verify against everything else. But they made up fake Gmail accounts or email accounts. It was the whole nine, you guys. It was bad. And if that wasn't enough, like, Miss Diana is sitting there telling the story and she's like, yeah, this is true. This is how it happened. But then at the end of it, she was like, I still love Latasha. I love all of y'all. You guys are my babies. Y'all are my girls. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, that's horrible. But she felt like she needed to vindicate her. And she said, I want to help y'all, but you guys are all still my babies. So, oof, you guys, this is crazy. And it gets worse. So she shows the signature of the check. Then she addresses the tape, okay, with someone. Again, it sounds like it was not her husband. And she said, listen, there is a tape out there. And I actually gave it to my sister. She knew all about it. I asked her if she could keep it at her house in a safe because she couldn't keep it at home in fear of her husband finding out. That's what it sounds like to me. But y'all can let me know in the comments, okay? But she said, I had to give it to my sister. I had her keep this in a safe for me. And when I came back to, get it later, she said that the tape had been stolen. And I guess she felt like, who are you going to tell about it? Because you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. So she was like, the tape has been stolen. She was like, from your safe? Who had access to your safe? She said, just me and Rocky. She said, well, then who would take it outside of you? Like, you're my sister. I should be able to trust you. And right then and there, it's letting her know that she can't. But she said, you ain't going to hold this over my head, baby. I'm putting it out here, right now. Woo, oh Lord, tell me what y'all think about that. She also said, if you want to still put out the tape, be my guest, because you don't care about your nieces. You don't care about me. You don't care about my family, period. You never have. So instead of you trying to make it seem like you do, like, oh, if you don't, blah, 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 I'm going to let you know. I'm going to tell her myself first. Always telling yourself. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't let anybody hold anything over your head. People are some nasty pieces of work. And then she said that this gospel album, the very one that that Latasha is promoting right now, she said that this gospel album was supposed to be a duo. The two of them were supposed to do it, and it was something that they had promised their grandmother, that they would make a gospel album together. And they have two powerful voices. Like literally, I just can't imagine being backstabbed like this by your sister. At least not my sister. I do know that people don't always have the closest relationship with their siblings, though. But she said that her sister, she did say this. Latasha said that this deal was set up by Rocky. And she said it was not set up by Rocky, that Rocky was in attendance with the meetings just like she was. And she said she screenshotted this, something that Latasha had put up as proof. And she said, when you read it, you can tell that the person is saying, I hope you have, I'm going to read it, excuse me. I hope you have a great Super Bowl weekend. I just wanted to follow up with you, EJ and Monica, to see if you had a chance to speak further with your team regarding Latasha and Tamika, Gene, Rocky, and I. Okay, so whoever this person was that was representing Latasha and Tamika, they actually put Gene, Rocky, and whoever the I is that they're referring to. They're saying that's the I. And she's like, listen, look at this. You're a mess. You've been lying on me. You've been lying on what's been going on for the longest time, all because I apologized to Candy and said that I lied. And you're still holding this over my head and trying to make my life miserable, trying to break me with my family. And that is some dirty stuff. She also said that there was a movie or something that was out there. And you see there's two pictures of Tamika Scott. And she said that that picture in the center that should be her, okay, is actually her sister Latasha. So Latasha has her photo, and then a second photo is Latasha as well. It's dirty, you guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, because wow, that is crazy. And I don't know how they're going to recover from this. I hope we don't see anything else outside of an apology from the Bivens clan, Latasha and her husband, because every time they come out with something, it feels like something else comes out to trump it. I don't want to see anything else trumped. I just want y'all to apologize and walk away. There's so much bad blood here. I do understand why no one wanted to make a movie about the group Escape right now. There's a whole lot of juiciness out there, and it has nothing to do, at least in my opinion, with Candy. All of the juicy tidbits of this group seems to fall right with Latasha and her sister Tamika. But you guys let me know what y'all think about it, okay? It has very little to do with Candy at this point. Just looks like she's a liar, and that's it. And by that I mean Latasha and Candy's relationship just looked like there was just some bad blood because of the voices, of course, but it makes no sense. It's not as big as a story as Tamika and her sister. So y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. Now let's get to this next bit of news. I actually have an exclusive on Miss Eva. Let's talk about her. Eva the diva and her husband Mike Sterling, her name is Eva Marcel Sterling. They're getting a divorce, you guys, and I'm kind of curious what went down between the two of them. Divorce paperwork was filed on March 23rd. That would have been last week, okay, last week. And it says that it is irreconcilable differences and that it cannot be put back together again, basically. But as of February 14th, Valentine's Day, the two of them were posting pictures and little love notes to each other on IG. Mike Sterling said, "My forever Valentine, I am so in love with you that there isn't anything else. Happy St. Valentine's, hashtag the Sterlings." Eva also posted a little message that was super cute, this picture of her and Mike together. And then she said, "Happy Valentine's Day forever and ever at Mike Sterling." Well, child, everybody's trying to figure out what the hell went down between February 14th and March 23rd at this point, because Mike has given a quote to the Jasmine brand saying, "I'm not going to lose my wife. I am going to fight for her with every fiber of my being. I love her and I plan to show her how much I love her and that our love is strong enough to get to the other side," which leads people to believe that he has done something to break up this family. He's saying that whatever is going on between them, his love, their love is strong enough for them to get to the other side of it. So, what do y'all think went down? What do y'all think Eva caught him doing? Okay. Because she said, "I'm out. This is it." Whatever, she thought she was in a solid relationship, and I follow her. I follow her. I follow, the stuff that she has going on with the kids. She was just in Fashion Week. So she was in Paris for like 2, 3 weeks, I think, damn near 2 weeks. But yeah, she's cooking cookies for the kids. She just seems genuinely happy. She has this show out. I think it's called The King's Men or The Queen's Men on BET, and it's just been syndicated over on VH1. Quickly, a Tyler Perry production. It's actually in its second season, and it's like, an explosion on BET. It's a great show. It's a Tyler Perry show, but I enjoy it. So she is, she's coming up. She was happy and in a good place, but it sounds like Mike may have gotten caught doing some nasty stuff. And of course, if he was willing to make that quote about, loving his wife and fighting for her with every fiber of his being, and he's going to continue to fight and show her that he can get to the other side of this, whatever she saw, it will probably be exposed soon enough. But you guys let me know what y'all think. She has 3 children, 2 with Mike, 1 from a previous relationship. But if you guys remember, he had adopted her oldest daughter, Marley, on RHOA. It played out on RHOA. So I wish them the best. I hate that went down with them. Let's talk about some good news right now, because that was, 2 back-to-back bits of bad news. Let's talk about this. Look at Mr. President right there at the bottom of Phaedra and Apollo. They got a little model on their hands, you guys. Pictures came out today of Mr. President. His name is Dylan, aka Mr. President. And he just looks as adorable as he can be. He has the best features of both Phaedra and Apollo, just a handsome little guy. And both of her children are really cute, actually. But they got these little pictures, and you can see it is from a magazine called The Vault, and he is doing his thing with this little clothing line. Okay, so you guys let me know. That's not his clothing line, but he's modeling the clothes. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, please. Okay, still got a whole bunch left, y'all, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about these 2 Real Housewives of Potomac, Juan and Robin. You guys know they are currently filming for this season of Potomac. And I told you guys that I thought Robin had been demoted. It was out there that Robin had been demoted, or actually asked to be a friend of the show, because they wanted more information about Juan Dixon, and Juan was not willing to give any more information. But I heard a little earlier that everybody has been asked back. Every single body has been asked back in their regular position. So she is going to move forward as a full-time member. So we'll see if anything else is shared regarding her relationship with Juan. You know that she is a newlywed with Juan for the second time around right now. But more information is still dropping on him. So I don't know if he's maybe doing stuff to help the show along. But bam, Juan was caught out there in a nail salon. And they said it was with the woman he worked with at CSU. It said that he has since been fired from CSU. We remember why. There was all kinds of scandals out there with the lawsuit of a young man who said that he was SA'd by someone who worked there. But there was also this big old scandal that came literally weeks after the wedding had been announced between him and Robin again. And this happened to have been with a person he actually knew, was talking to. She lived in the Canada area, came down to see him. He did see her, ended up putting his credit card down for a hotel that she was staying in. He said it was just him being friendly, but we can, ain't nobody that doggone friendly. Okay. Anyways, It goes on to say that he was getting his nails done and she wasn't. So people are trying to figure out, she has the little heart of her face. People are trying to figure out, Juan, what's going on with you? Why are you getting caught out there in the laundromat with this woman, a couple of weeks ago? Now you're at the nail salon. The two of you are making these cute little videos together, holding laundry detergent and talking about get a life. Why is all this happening? We haven't seen you have that type of little playfulness with Robin. I would love to see you be that playful with Robin. I would love for someone to have like pictures of him, Robin, and the boys out having dinner or doing anything. They really seem like they live separate lives. But you guys can let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, okay? This is all my opinion. Okay, opinion, alleged entertainment purposes only. Let's get into this next little clip. Who do I have here? I thought I put up a picture of Tisha. Tisha was out here doing some stuff earlier today. Let me see. Is this her? Nope, not her. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I did not put it up. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can go to her page and pick it up. We're going to get into another story first, though. Let's get into the one by Stormy. So you guys remember in December of 2022, a couple of days before Christmas, I had actually, I think I was the first to post because I was going to people's pages and they were actually crediting me information. It was a post and delete. Stormy had put up information saying that she was in a very dark place and that it was her little son, her young son, who pulled her out of it. But she was like, I'm lucky to move into 2023 because she was having some dark thoughts. She also referenced, I think his name is Twitch, who was the guy who was a dancer or DJ on Ellen DeGeneres show. If you guys know more, you can correct me in the comments, but y'all know that he recently took himself out of here because of depression. So she referenced that gentleman and then she said she's lucky to keep moving through. Well, it looks like she is addressing it on her page. Let me make this bigger for you guys. I'll fill the screen. And I'm not going to read all of it because it is a lot. It's a lengthy little message, but I'm going to share it because I initially shared that story in December. Again, she posted it, she deleted it, and then her mom had come out and said she had no idea that Stormy was depressed. She said she never heard of it or something of that nature, never was aware of it. And now Stormy is addressing that situation a little bit in her post. So it's a long one. Like I said, she said, "Hey, beautiful, CEO Stormy here, wishing you a happy Tuesday and sharing my thoughts for those who want to read it. I first want to say that I hope you're having an amazing day. You deserve it." And then she goes on to say, I apologize. I'm going to just, again, read through this as quickly as possible. She said she wanted to talk about her journey. She said, when Canvas, that's her beauty brand, went viral, I retreated. I went ghost. I had this exceptional fear of losing everything I prayed for. I had this fear of having to be perfect. I had this immense fear of people waiting to see me fail. Whether they did or not, I'd convinced myself it was real. Then, after none of those bad things happened, I began to settle in and have the courage to put myself in front of the world on reality TV, a TV show at that. And then she goes on to say, "What was I thinking?" Because every single fear that I had, assuming that she meant with Canvas, manifested. She said, "The moment I put myself in front of the screen, it started. I've been called ugly. I've been joked on for my ethnic features. I've been judged for my infamous resting bitch face." She said, "I got it to be honest. Okay, LOL. If it's something you can name aesthetically, I've been criticized about it. Even my accent has been talked about. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is the scrutiny on Canvas, the brand that I created or credited God for allowing me to build, the brand I faithed into existence, the brand I grew too fast. It's like everything I loved about me and my canvas, my heart, my soul was being picked apart every day for simply being human on TV." And then she said, "I retreated again. I was slowly starting to believe I wasn't as great as God designed me." Mm. Um, And then she goes on to talk about how, again, she was in a very dark place after that, and that she now is using her story as testimony because testimony is nothing without an actual test. She said that she's gotten through one of the darkest times in her life, leaning on God, and that everybody in life is going to be tested. Um, and she said that she honestly feels like when we're in our valleys, it's only because there's a peak on the horizon. And then she goes on to quote Romans 8:18. And she said, "For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us." So y'all can let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Hopefully the message helps someone else who might be in a dark space. But again, I'm actually sharing this message because I was the first to put out there that post that she ended up deleting. And y'all remember she was kind of, it was all over the place after that, but she said she was going to get off of social media because of it. Okay. And let me see if I have anything else for you guys. Some of these things might be a little dated. Um, I'll bring up the Tisha thing. Let me see. No, I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much it, you guys. So y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comment section. This video is long anyway. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of it in the comment section. Be sure, you guys, to follow me on IG at DyanaRozay, TikTok at DyanaRozay, and Facebook at DyanaRozay Real Talk. It is a private Facebook group. So if you want to follow me over there, you're going to have to answer some questions and agree to the rules. And I have a moderator over there who's doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. I don't want to say her name because I want to make sure that she's okay with it, but beautiful person. And she's helping me keep those comments up and make sure that you guys get accepted into the group. So go ahead and follow me over there. And of course, follow me here, like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, and I will see you all on the next one.